It's not how you start, it's how you finish, is a popular refrain for head coach Pete Carroll, and it applies to the final 2 games of the season. I'm Jen Mueller with your Seahawks Daily. The season is winding down, but Russell Wilson wants the offense to heat up and replicate one of its best games of the season.
You know, I think the thing that we want to see is just the execution, and then I think the same feeling and stuff that we had early on in the season. You know, like when I think about the Colts game, for example, how we came out and we're just doing everything we wanted to do. We run the ball away, we're throwing it, you know, doing all the things we want to do there. Tempo was great. We're just getting it out. Everybody was touching the football. That would be great, you know. And most important thing, though, man, we want to celebrate. We want to be able to go in that locker room and win together. No matter how it happens, we want to be able to win. And that's the fun part about this game when you're able to celebrate your teammates afterwards. So I think that would be huge for us.
A couple of his teammates could be celebrating personal accomplishments in the last couple weeks. DK Metcalf needs 1 touchdown to tie his single-season high of 10. He's 27 yards away from passing Joey Galloway for the most yards in a player's first 3 seasons in franchise history.
I think DK, for him to get in the end zone once again, that was big for him to get in the end zone last week. He's been working so hard and he's been doing a tremendous job. And you know, man, this guy's unbelievable talent, man. He's so special. And so for him to be able to tie that record, I mean, think about all the touchdowns he's had in his first 3 years. It's been pretty remarkable. I don't think there's anybody, there's maybe 1 or 2 guys that are up there with him with that. So it's been really special to think about what he's been able to do so far in the league.
Tyler Lockett needs just 5 yards to set a new single-season high and top his previous total of 1,058. That's significant on its own, but his recent bout with COVID gives him additional perspective on the milestone.
Once you come down with COVID and stuff, it's like you start realizing none of this stuff matters because you really just want to beat it and move past it. And I think sometimes like it makes you take a step back because we get so caught up in all these accomplishments and all these things that we care about, and we don't even realize that without our health, none of it even matters. And so I think being able to come back is like you want to have a different perception and a different viewpoint of how you see things. But now I'm just thankful for more so each day that I get and how can I make the best out of it. And the fact that I do have a chance to be able to have the most yards that I've ever had in my career history, that's even a blessing on its own. And that's something that, you know, if it does happen, that I will be thankful for, because they say the average is 3.5 years being in the league. And sometimes it's all about timing, and it's all about opportunities and being able to capitalize when your name is called.
Rookie D. Eskridge didn't know what to expect his first year in the league, but he certainly didn't anticipate the injuries that sidelined him early on. Time away from the game makes the last couple weeks valuable in calling it a successful year.
Continue to do things that I started out doing. Staying on the regular basis, doing more stuff with Russ, practicing the way that I do and studying the way that I do. So if I can finish out that way and then lead into the next season with these last 2 games, I feel like I did my job this year.
A win on Sunday would also give Russell Wilson another milestone to celebrate. He is 1 win away from tying Peyton Manning as the winningest quarterbacks in the player's first 10 years of a career.